Welcome to another Tongues Like Fire, and today's guest is the one and only Josiah. Welcome to the show.
Howdy. Howdy, howdy.
How you feeling about this?
I'm a little nervous.
Okay.
I don't do well with spicy stuff, so this is going to be interesting. I already got gas, and I ain't even ate nothing yet, so we'll just see how this goes.
Well,
hopefully I don't yak. That's the plan.
Your sister was hurting, but she made it all the way through.
Okay.
So you can't let her beat you.
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I can't let it happen.
All right. Well, let's get right into it.
Okay.
Number one, Autumn in the Smokies.
Autumn in the Smokies.
Numero uno. First question, same as every way. Introduce yourself. Who are you? What you got going on?
Okay.
What's the overview?
I am Josiah Smith. I am of the age of 16. I go to Irwin High School. I love Jesus with all my heart. I like to fish a lot. I have a fishing social media brand called Knuckleheads Fishing on all social medias. And I play golf for fun and sit at the house, and that's about it. So,
all right.
Jesus, fishing, and golf. It's really all it is.
All right, number one.
That was nothing, man.
Nothing, yep. Moving on to number two. This one's pretty good. Pineapple Serrano.
Sounds good.
Number two.
That's moss. That's moss. Good more. Oh, dang, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Just
So
a little bit.
A little spice.
Yeah, just a tiny little bit.
So as you said, you are really big into fishing, so we're just going to start off with that.
Okay.
Tell us about the evolution of your fishing. Like how you started out, where that got started, where you're at now, where you're hoping to take it and go with it. Give us a rundown on that.
I started in COVID. Dad took me down to our pond that we have on our property, and I caught like 5 fish that day. And then ever since then, I fell in love with it. From then until like 2022, or like 2021, I fished strictly out of the pond. And then whenever we figured out that I could use my great grandfather's really super old bass boat, took it out a few times. Then we got a fish and ski boat for us to use for family trips and for fishing as well. Started fishing tournaments. I think end of 2022. And then after that, we got a center console boat at the beginning of 2023. Kept fishing tournaments, started doing really good. Social media I hit 1,000 followers on YouTube. And then end of 2023, got my first bass boat. Fished out of it, kept doing really well. And then beginning of 24, got our bass boat that we have now. And then also picked up a couple sponsors for the YouTube. That's my job right now. I'm not having to work a job to make money. So making enough off of YouTube and fishing to not have to work. So it's great.
Nice.
Love it.
Cool. Number two is not too bad.
No, that was good. I would eat that.
Okay. Number three is Chili the Kid. I actually think this is my favorite.
That's your favorite? Okay,
Yep.
So that's better than that one?
I think so. There we go.
That's by far my spicy barbecue. Like that.
Yeah, I like that too. All right, so as you said, you've got YouTube, TikTok, you got all the socials. You've gotten some sponsorship going with it.
Yep.
But you're still growing.
Yep.
Still going. So far, what are some lessons that you've learned about growing your brand, making and posting videos, just lessons learned about that whole world?
Okay. The biggest thing probably to have consistent or to have like videos constantly doing well is consistency. So I upload on YouTube every Saturday at midnight. TikTok I do Tuesdays and Fridays. Instagram I do every other day. And consistency is probably key with that. The other thing is don't listen to what the haters say. The haters make you money. So when the haters watch your stuff, that's another 5 cents in your pocket. That's what I've learned. There's a lot of old men that like to bring me down. I don't give a crap. Just keep it trucking. But probably the biggest thing is good quality video and audio. If you don't have that, you won't have good quality videos. So like mics, good cameras, all that stuff, that that really evolves it very well. And being able to talk too. Like being able to talk in front of a camera and not be nervous. That's probably another big thing too.
Yep.
So that's really not that. And there's one more. Making sure, like especially if you have sponsors, making sure their needs are met too as well to keep those up and running. But yeah.
Yep.
That's about it.
All right. Cool. 3 down. Good so far?
Yeah, great.
Still good.
Those were good too.
Now we come to the red eye rooster.
That one's kind of big.
Yeah. All right. Come forward.
I don't taste like traditional hot dog. Like something getting mixed in it.
Yeah. So, you're involved in FCA.
Yep.
Tell us about that, and how has that helped you in any area of your life?
Okay. FCA fellowship for Christian athletes. It is something that goes on in public schools for the athletes, and then there's huddles that we do in the mornings for anybody that wants to come. And I first started doing it in 8th grade, and it has definitely helped me to be a better speaker and be a leader, and learn how to talk and make lessons and do my own thing. Because I remember my first time doing it, I was a nervous wreck. Now, like I did a lesson this morning at the middle school. Walked up there, did it. I ran OT, and they went to class late. Oh well, but it was a good lesson. So, and it's helped me to be. It's helped me also with communication skills, because there'll be people come ask me questions and all that kind of stuff, and I can be able to give them a good answer. So, and also with public speaking. So I guess that kind of ties in with the YouTube stuff. After I've done FCA for so long, I started getting good at the YouTube stuff, talking in front of the camera, and then talking in front of the camera got me better at the FCA stuff. So like whenever like I went to preach this past Sunday, I wasn't nervous really at all. So it's helped me with all of that, and it's definitely been a blessing.
Awesome.
So.
Good. Coming to the halfway point, number 5, Doc Habanero.
Doc Habanero. Oh. I don't have a good thing with habaneros. So it's
All right, number 5. All right, so you do a lot of speaking.
Yep.
As you mentioned at FCA, you speak at church and do the Wednesday night devotionals. You just preached your first Sunday night or Sunday morning sermon. Most guys your age would be terrified and would avoid it at all costs.
Yep.
And yet you volunteer to do this stuff. Why?
One, nobody else will do it. And if there's 50, 60, 70-year-old men who've been going to this church for 30 years that won't get up there and do it, somebody's got to go do it. 2, I feel like I have a gift of speaking. I'm really good at it, and I enjoy doing it. So I like doing it there. 3 is my dad. I want to be like him one day. So, and he's really good at speaking. So if I can do it here and get better at it and better at it and better at it, I can eventually take his place maybe here someday. And then again, it helps build social skills and all of that sort of thing, and it spreads the word of God, and that's most important.
Yep.
So
Awesome.
That's why I do it.
Cool. How you feeling?
Good right now. I'm fine.
Breaking a sweat?
Nope.
Nope.
No
Okay.
sweats.
Well, we
Nothing.
hit the halfway mark.
Oh,
Still
boy.
good. Number 6 is corn. Here to slay.
I hope it don't taste like corn. All right.
All right. Here we go.
Immediately went off the tongue. It took it a second, but it's not bad.
So, going along with the last question, you have really kind of set the example for young people by demonstrating a lot of leadership. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to other people your age when it comes to leadership?
Okay. The biggest thing is, one, we're young, we're learning. So if you mess up, it's going to happen. You're going to mess up, and that's okay. Two, I kind of think of it about asking out a girl. The worst she can say is no, or you, depending on the type of girl you're asking out. But the worst that can happen is you mess up, you stumble a few words. If you have it good and prepared, the other big thing is make sure you are prepared. So not writing it down, not reading anything, just having a few notes and not studying anything at all, making sure you have everything you know that you're going to say written out well. You know what you're going to say if you're not writing down everything that you do say. And then you also have a good system. So, you got your notes here and your Bible here. You got it all in one script and things like that. So being able to make everything smooth, being prepared, and then also knowing that, hey, one, if you're doing it at this age, there's nowhere near the amount of people that would do it at this age than there is maybe when you get older. So there's that. So it's cool to think about. I'm one of the only kids that does this around here. And then two, the worst that can just happen is you mess up a few times and you just keep going on. It's not, most likely, unless you preached a super, super, super good sermon or you fell down on stage, most people aren't going to remember it anyway. So
Yep.
That's how I think about
People always ask me, well, what if I fall down on stage? Well, what if you
Yeah.
do? Get back up and keep going. I mean, everybody forgets about it in 5
Yeah.
minutes and just moves on.
it. Exactly. Exactly.
Yep. So, all right. That one got you, but you're good now?
We're good. No sweats.
All right. Moving on to the Hellfire Club.
No, that looks like mustard. Ready to roll. This is going to keep getting longer and worse.
All right.
7. Oh, shit. Oh, 7.
Some.
Not feeling much. Not a lot there. Yet. It's going to come eventually.
All right. So this is the part where I show some pictures,
Oh, gosh.
things I found, ask for some more explanation, behind the scenes story, what's going on. Most of your Instagram's fishing. So it was a little difficult finding some things. I had to dig, but I found a few that I thought I would ask about.
Okay.
And just give us the story behind what's going on here.
All right.
Here's number one.
Okay. So that was 2 years ago. It was Spirit Week at school, and it was Duo Day. And Andrew, my buddy, had 2 shirts that from a mechanic shop that said, I think, Frank on them. And we both wore those shirts, and then we were outside taking pictures. And then he was like, hey, you want to get on my shoulders? Because at that point, I was like 5 foot tall. So I did, and we took a picture. And so it was for Spirit Day.
Okay. The next one might be along the same lines. I don't know. We'll see what's going on here.
Yes, same exact thing. That's actually the same week. That day was Hawaiian Day. That's my buddy Avery at school. We were in math class, and I stole my dad's Hawaiian shirt, and I had my pink swimming trunks and my fancy, I thought were cool sunglasses, and it was like 30 degrees that day. It was freezing, but I wore it anyway.
Okay.
So, same thing.
And last one. How was about that one?
That's in West Memphis. That's just Ella being goofy. And there's not much to that. That we usually have a picture like that at some point. It's somewhere. Either at the beach. That time it was in Memphis. Because she was trying to lick my face. And I don't appreciate that.
I was going to say, you don't look too thrilled.
No. It was a cool place. Cool bridge walk there in Memphis. But not that particular moment. That wasn't very cool. But
Okay.
that was a fun trip. That was a fun walk. I enjoyed that.
All right. 3 to go.
That one, I felt more in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
But we're good. We're chilling.
All right. Well, this is where things start to get dicey.
So,
Cosmic Disco.
okay. Yep, now I got a little bit more. It's just slowly just creeping. Yep, it's there.
Describe your life in 20 years.
In 20 years,
Where are you? What are you doing? Where are you living? What does your life look like 20 years from now?
oh, okay, so dream life, what, I'd be 36? dream. Like, this is if, like, everything worked out the way I wanted. I'd be living somewhere in either Alabama, central Alabama, northern Alabama, or North Florida, maybe in Texas somewhere, I don't know. Living in a barndominium, wife, 2 kids, fishing for a living, either making content or, ooh, that's hot, making content or fishing a pro tour somewhere, making money doing that. One of those two, that would be awesome. Fishing for a living, that's my dream.
Okay.
If fishing don't work out, youth ministry will probably be the next go at it, and then from there on, it's just youth ministry, photography. I got a bunch of plans. Whew.
Feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once that one gets on the tongue.
I'm not touching that. I don't need it. All right, that one I sweated a little bit. Now it's a little warm.
Okay. Well, we only got 2 left, but
This is the bad one.
this is the bomb. I will say, this is the new version of the bomb.
Is it not as bad?
It's still rough.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's as bad as the old one.
Okay.
All right. The bomb. Here we go.
Don't taste the same.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. No, now it's kind of warm too.
All right. So you're in your teens. You're not old enough to have a bucket list. But if you had a bucket list, what are the top 3 things on your bucket list?
Okay. I'm gonna answer this question and try not to drink water. I'm gonna answer this question and try not to drink water. I'm gonna answer this question and try not to drink water. Number 1, fishing Lake Fork in Texas. Catching a double-digit fish. Oh, I gotta drink water. Number 2, going to Fish Lake St. Clair in Michigan. Catch a 7-pound smallmouth. Oh. Number 3, I don't even know. No, I can't think straight. I don't even know number 3. Be honest. Probably go to Australia and catch some barramundi. That'd be cool. Cause those are like a freshwater bass, or saltwater bass. Oh my gosh! Holy cow, it's hot. How am I gonna do it?
Going for the milk. All right. Let's go for the milk.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, it's warm. Yeah, don't go away. Oh my gosh.
All right. I mean, 9 down. You hanging in there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well, one to go and we're done.
You breathe out, it feels like fire.
Yeah. The last dab.
Oh god. This for real will be my last dab. Never eating hot sauce again.
Here we go.
Oh, that's god awful right there.
Random questions.
No, we're gonna rapid fire.
You can go back in time and hang out with one Bible character for a day, but it can't be Jesus. Who is it?
Either Paul or Samson.
Quite a difference there.
Depends. I don't know.
Okay. Same question I asked Ella. Best and worst memory from West Memphis.
Best. Probably when we had a ton of kids playing the games this past year during lunch. Spent some time working on those, trying to get those good. And singing silly songs. I love that. Oh gosh. Worst. Probably watching my sister's little buddy yak right in front of me. And then proceed to sleep on my pillow.
Okay. Who is your celebrity crush?
Oh gosh. There's 2 really. Olivia Dunn and Sydney Sweeney.
Okay. Biggest red flag in a girl.
Not loving Jesus.
Okay. Last question. You have $1 million and you have to spend it in one day. What do you buy?
2026 Bass Cat Jaguar STS. 500 Mercury R on it. Brand new GMC. I'll drop my phone. GMC Denali. Oh gosh. Fully loaded. Giving half of it to my parents. And then use savings account. No, can't do savings.
Nope. You gotta spend it. It's gotta go somewhere.
Oh gosh. Probably buy a wake boat as well. And then buy a really nice freaking lawnmower. And trailer to go with that. Get a boat wrap. And then buy the bunch of tackle with the rest of it.
Okay. All right, you made it through. How you doing?
I want to cry. I already am.
Hurting a little bit?
I don't think I want to yak though. I think we're good.
Okay. All right. Any final things you want to tell the audience?
Don't chug that. I didn't do it, but don't do it. Go subscribe to Knuckleheads Fishing on YouTube. Follow on the TikTok and the Instagram and the Facebook. We post almost every day, everywhere, so go check it out. And use code Knuckleheads15 on bassmooch.com. Save 15% on your order.
Show the man some love.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Oh, that was a lot. No, it wasn't. I'm just a pansy.